Effective Monday, June 8th, minibus drivers will now be allowed to carry 10 passengers. However, the public is reminded to wear their mask or they could be denied service.
The policies that we have in place effective today, wear the mask, because we will be monitoring our business. If you do not have the mask, the driver reserves the right to refuse entry.
7 commuters per bus was the initial capacity to slow the spread of the COVID-19 virus on public transport. In the wake of a surge of complaints from operators, the Transport Ministry increased the number to 9 on April 28, 2020, 2 commuters per row and 1 person at the front with the driver. Now, the ministry is affording drivers more leeway. Vice President of the National Council on Public Transportation, Kentry Frederick, explains that regulations regarding the wearing of masks is the determining factor for vehicle capacity.
You may have just slightly over the 10 because the 4 persons, they come in from the same household. So to isolate them just for the purpose of minibuses does not make sense. So in that case, you will be over the 10. So with the new arrangement, the circumstances is a bit flexible, and then we're expecting persons to understand what is happening. I must say to you that the discussions with the Ministry of Transport and also upon the advice of the Chief Medical Officer, it is very much interesting that the obstacle between a full load capacity and what exists is the behavior of persons, in that what is required is that persons wear the mask, both passengers and the operators.
A rotation schedule was also implemented to curtail the spread of the virus. Some drivers have raised concerns about the lack of compliance. Frederick is also advising drivers against servicing the public on their off days. Failure to do so can lead to disciplinary action.
On your day off, you have to be off the road. If you have to do anything outside of that, you must go through the executive of your association. In the event you fail to comply with that, immediate disciplinary action will be taken against you. So we want persons to understand you have a working day. Your working day is your working day. You will be given full access to do according to what is in place. But on the day that you are supposed to be off, find something, sanitize your bus, go somewhere. If you cannot afford to stay away from your house, you can afford to stay at your house, take your vehicle, go shopping. But do not engage in providing the service for persons. These activities will not be tolerated.
The government promised to provide relief to minibus operators through the payment of a $1.1 million fuel rebate. The Vice President revealed that arrangements are being made to compensate drivers.
We have discussed in terms of the compensation, for example, 2H and 3F that were not able to work for a 6 to 7 week period. So we are tweaking, we are looking at the calculations, we are trying to see the best we can do to come at a figure or some way or the other how we can look at that specific period. So what we're saying, while you have not received this, and yes, they spoke about the rebate, which we'll not go into. The rebate is not a question of whether it will be or it will not be paid. It's yours, so just be patient with us. Let us do what we have to do. You will be given a pay date, and then everything will be okay. But in terms of the little that you were making from 7 to 9 and now what it is, just be patient with us.
A special appeal is being made to both drivers and commuters to comply with the new measures and protocols. The public is also encouraged to limit conversation on buses to slow the spread of the virus. Aboard the Rockall Pave bus with my mask, I am Gina Filippi reporting for the HTS News Force.